Hey guys, iCast 2024, we're back here.
We're at the Wilderness booth today, right?
Wilderness, there
Yes.
you go. And you got the Tactical 128. I'm still trying to figure out what is it. Kayak, boat, you know what I'm gonna call it? A fishing kayak.
There we go. The fishing kayak.
All right.
You gotta put that the in
So
there.
what makes it the fishing kayak?
All right, what makes it the fishing kayak is the unique, new designed hull, pretty much the business of the boat. So against your traditional hulls of fishing kayaks where you take that V-shaped and run it all the way to the bow, we have went with a dual pontoon or catamaran style running all the way to the bow. So keeping that keel still in the center but back. The reason of this is stability. Stability in the optimal for your bow mount or stern mount motor. So when you have a traditional V-shape and you're in the turning, you're able to get, you end up with that roll feature. Having that double pontoon or catamaran style, it allows when you're turning to you sit flat. You don't lose stability, nothing is jeopardized, you are on a rock. So due to that design of the catamaran style, we're able to put the bow mount motor at an angle. Bow mount motor at an angle and dual pontoons allows that shaft to sit with inside of the pontoons, protecting your shaft, protecting your bow mount, keeping you good. As well as that side angle, when fully stowed, you still have full access to your bin. Everybody else, all other kayaks that are running that bow mount right down the center, jeopardizing your access to your internal storage, limiting your placement of your graphs. Removable bin system, allowing ample amount of space to the volume inside those double pontoons in the hole. Factory rig, this will come with the mounting plate for the motor. Idea of this Tactical Pro 128 was to be plug and play ready. So with the mount already include, not purchase afterwards, straight from factory, mount ready to go. As well as the internally ran lift line or drop down will run from here all the way to the side of your seat in perfect placement for that release lever. Also included from factory, power plate. So we have 5 power plates strategically placed throughout the kayak for any kind of mounting or drilling that you need to do. The idea is we don't want to drill through the kayak. We drill through these plates. These plates will be an aftermarket accessory, also replaceable. So if you decide to change your layup later on, replace it, start fresh, ready to go. This from factory will include a 8-gauge power wire ran from this power port to the interior storage for your battery in the back with a 60-amp inline fuse already attached in it. So again, plug and play, attach your motor, get on the water. Behind that, we have that captain's bridge rail integrated into the kayak already. So everybody, there's not an aftermarket accessory, straight from the factory ready. Enable you to hold 2 9, 2 12-inch graphs. Again, not worried if your shaft is gonna hit it or wiggling it between. Nice area for you to mount your graphs. Behind the graphs, we have a single compartment, but a dual hatch system. So the intent and idea with this is to have a single bin, but dual hatches. Therefore, if you are planning to have one of your graphs hanging over, you still have access to your whole entire bin just from one hatch. As well, with this platform, gives you a nice sightseeing fishing location, so a standpoint for fishing that is directly under your bow pontoons, giving you that lock-in feature. So as soon as you get in there, that is a stable platform to fish off of. So with the intent, we left this as a wide open platform, giving you all of the deck space that you need. Keeping it wide open, allowed for forward adjust, to if you need to adjust your graphs with the Aces, AirPro Aces 360, full swivel all the way around, forward and back. Traction pads located on the deck space here as well as in the stern deck area. We do have integrated into the hull, and right here is your quick release skeg line. The idea for the skeg line is knowing that with these bow mount motors and anything over at this length, you get a lot of drift in that back end, a lot of sway. Dropping that skeg down keeps that tracking true and straight and give you the most effective way for the motor. We keep coming to the back. We have horizontal rod storage on this side, as well as active rod staging right here. So your rod butt goes there, and comes off the back, giving that place to lay your rod. Integrated in is your catch mode feature. So we place it high enough where it doesn't interfere with your feet space. So when you are taking a picture of your fish or getting anything you need, you're not cramped under the seat. You have that nice area to do what you need to do. High sidewalls allow that fish to stay inside your boat. You don't want that thing jumping out. So those high gunnel walls keep it right where it needs to be. When not using this to measure your fish, nice recessed. On the other side, keeps it below deck, keeps it out of the way and just arm's reach of when you need it. Coming to the stern end, we have a drop bin, do-all bin right here. Changing any kind of plastics out. You don't want to go and put them back in their thing. You just drop them right there and get going. Stern deck, as I said earlier, optimal position. We want to get the batteries inside the hole. It's all about just that center of gravity and get that weight below. So here we're able, deck interior hatch space, we have 200 amp hour batteries sitting in here, directly through the hole, not an issue whatsoever. Deck pad throughout the stern area, another rail on backside for attaching any kind of component you have. In total, we have 18 feet of rail included on the Tactical Pro. Back here, we have our normal 5-inch deck hatch, enabling you to get to any kind of interior space that you need to back there, including the backing plate that will be installed from factory on the Tactical Pro. So if you decide to go the stern mount motor, we have that 1/2-inch marine grade HTP board pre-installed, giving you that nice structure for your mounting of your motor, as well as 2 power plates on both sides for wiring any kind of electronics that you need back here, whether it be power poles, whether it be your stern mount motor, all keeping the wires and everything tucked inside your boat out of the way, as well as 2 platforms for mounting any kind of power pole systems on each side, giving you ample amount of space, and 2 nice grab handles underneath here for any kind of maneuverability that you need. So Wilderness Systems Tactical 128, 12 feet, 8 inches. We're 38 inches wide, and with those side gunnels being so thin, we're keeping a lot of that 38 accessible for you. We didn't want to skinny it up, so we're keeping that nice platform. We're coming at 158 pounds, and the performance weight capacity, so this thing will perform the way it's designed, the way it's intended, at 600 pounds capacity. Whole kayak, person, and all your gear, 600 pounds. So this will be available at March 2025 at $21.99.
And basically it will come with the seat, the plates, and you'll rig it up the way you want.
Exactly. The idea was to be fully customizable, design and customize and attach what you want and what you need on it for your specific fishing needs.
So this boat is what, like 150 something pounds. What would you recommend in terms of how to carry it, take it on the water, put it on your truck, like what, any ideas?
Yeah, so the ideal intent for when you get to something this size and the purpose of this, you are looking at trailering this with bunks, keeping it just quick on, quick off the water. It is still accessible to truck bed this with the extender in the back. Using the Wildy cart is not a problem. Get that bow up there, go back to your stern end, grab those 2 mold-in handles, and just slide it in the back of that thing, over thing, and you're still not going to have an issue.
What kind of transducer solution does it offer?
Okay, transducer, we're located in the center keel. So we got that tucked up in the center keel below the keel line, so protecting it. But also if you are to trailer with bunks, it is not going to interfere with your bunks loading or unloading this thing. Still able to allow your side scan due to the recess that we have created underneath there. A lot of positive feedback on this. We're unique, we're different. We're going to change what kayak fishing really is and the vessel that you need for it.
It's like an excellent price point. You get a lot and you could build it up the way you want.